Hello, hello, hello.
Hey, y'all.
I'm Pastor Rodney Derrick.
And I am Lady D.
Here we are, the 25th of September.
It finally arrived.
2020. We're here to do the reveal. I'm excited for Team Derrick, Lady Derrick in this season.
Yes.
God is doing some spectacular things. So we were praying and asking God, Lord, what do we do in this season to help your people? Well, he said, I need you to minister to the family. It's about the family.
It really is.
So we started praying and asking God, so what does that look like? Well, he said, do an R3 conference. I said, the R3 conference, what does that stand for? It stands for revive.
Come on, y'all.
Restore and redeem.
Yes.
All of those areas is what we need in this season today. What God has done has anointed different individuals all over the United States to come to you and minister to your needs.
Yes.
Right where you're at. We have something for the children. I want you to check this out. Lady Loretta Dozier from Palm Bay, Florida is going to come to you right now and talk to you about Dove Bible Club. Watch this.
It is time for Team Derrick R3 Virtual Conference. That's right, Team Derrick R3 Virtual Conference. Revive, Redeem, and Restore Virtual Conference is being organized just for you. Meet us on Facebook Live every first Sunday, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time and 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the Team Derrick R3 Virtual Conference. And on October the 4th, 2020, they are featuring Dove Bible Club. So let me invite you, your friends, your family, and especially your children to be a part of this Team Derrick R3 Virtual Conference. Remember, Facebook Live, 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Team Derrick R3 Virtual Conference. Bring your children. Allow them to learn the scriptures. Allow them to hear how to pray. Allow them to learn a Bible lesson where Jesus is teaching a very important character trait. And it's all happening at Team Derrick R3 Virtual Conference every first Sunday on Facebook Live. We will see you there. Thank you.
Dove Bible Club is a fun, exciting, and adventurous after-school Bible club. We have been sharing the gospel of Jesus Christ with students for over 10 years, and we would love for you to get involved. Our goal is to share the gospel with every student in the nation. We would love to share some of our simple, effective, and proven techniques about child evangelism. If you would like to find out more information, contact us at dovebibleclub.org.
Oh my goodness, Lady Derrick, wow. The Bible Club is in action. We didn't stop there. We got your teenagers and young adults and millennials. We're going to Florida once again. God has tapped KD3, Pastor Bryan from Florida. Here we go. Check this out.
Yes.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy KD3 of KD3 Music, Compass Crisis, and Jazz Raw Records. I'm so honored to be able to serve this generation with Team Derrick and the rest of the R3 conference leaders. Our aim is to revive, restore, and to redeem. God has given me a unique ability to reach young people of all races and cultures. All around the world, parents keep asking me, how do I connect with my teenagers? Well, on November 1st, 2020, I'm going to show you how I do it. As a 15-year local youth pastor who's been working with teens almost all of my adult life, I've learned so much about the universal language of love. God has taken me out of the secular world, and today I'm a full-blown artist for the kingdom. Here's a taste of what I'm doing for the glory of God. Don't know about your pride. No, they don't know about your pride. Well, I'ma tell you about your pride. KD3. Okay. Hey yo, I'm feeling like a boss. Might as well call me Curry. So I'm up in the studio dropping beats in a hurry. My friend and me's in the back. They always looking real muddy, but I keeps it clean like 2020 and I believe in the blurry. They be like, what you gonna do with all that fine? You always blow my mind, but I'll just be like on my grind. You love me, you know you lie. All eyes stay on me. They see the way that I'm flossing. Swagged out but never selling out for the income I'm grossing. It ain't work when you're doing the things you love. Some things that come easy, but I'm up in the AM talking to I am about the things that I'm dreaming. People think I just got it made. They see my face everywhere, so they know I'm paid. Mercedes on the Escalade, champagne or Gatorade. I got choices now, but don't get it twisted. Mountain climbing is serious. Hard work, so many bumps and bruises. Nothing good, never instantaneous. You gotta give it time. Stay consistent, your pay, they will take you to the top. And remember the one who got you there. You two gonna roll like I ride. I'm looking, Steph Curry. I want to share my testimony with you and how God saved me from a recording contract that no doubt would have cost me my soul. First, He crushed me, and then He revived, restored, and redeemed me. And now He's using me by the word of my testimony to do the same for you and others all around the world. I want to tell you about Compass Crisis. I want to introduce you to the Jazraw family and share with you briefly a few of the book assignments that God has given me to write. I want to let you know that you're not forgotten. No, you are loved by God. And because you're loved by God, you are a precious soul. I've been called to equip today's youth for tomorrow's challenges. And with your help and support and by the mighty hand of God, nothing will be impossible. On November 1st, we're going to present Vision 2020. Check this out. Let's go! Clarity, Vision 2020. 2020, you can make it. You can make it. Clarity, Vision 2020. 2020, you can make it. You can make it. You cannot walk over me. Dripping in royalty. Let me go loose, I'm free. Call me victory. I am the child of a king. Taking no L's, I got to win. People that hate, get under my skin. Show me the love and you can get in. I can see much clearer now. Got the truth that's working for me. You can never let me down. All of this is temporary. Double A, batteries, flashlight, working, no more lurking. I got the light. Clarity, Vision 2020. You can make it. You can make it. Clarity, Vision 2020. 2020. You can make it. You can make it. Let's go. We're going to showcase some of our artists, and we're going to perform live in concert some of their original music. And then we're going to minister to young people all around the world by opening a panel discussion and taking questions from our internet audience. No more suicide, no more low self-esteem, no more bullying. Be sure to tell everyone you know to tune in with us November 1st, 2020. I'll see you there. God bless you. We're coming your way. Get at your boy. Holler at your youth leaders. Whatever event's coming up, get at us now. We're coming your way. All right? John Slayer, one love, peace. Keep it real. Yeah.
Whoa! Powerful. Thank you,
We
KD.
told you. We told
Oh my
y'all.
God, what a blessing.
We told y'all.
We have something for you. We told you.
Yes.
Oh, guess what? We didn't leave the whole entire family out. How about let's do something special, Lady D?
Why don't we do that? Listen, y'all, I want to just tell you guys about this couple that I found out about their movie through a very close friend of mine. We here in Dallas, Texas, in 2018, we went to see a movie called Beautifully Broken. Y'all, let me tell you about Darla and Randy Hartley. These are the ones that actually went through what this movie is talking about. Y'all do not want to miss this movie. If you haven't seen it, we're going to show you just a snippet of this movie. Watch this.
Thanks, Lady D and Pastor D. This is Randy Hartley. And I'm Darla Hartley from the movie Beautifully Broken, the top-rated faith-based film of 2018.
We're so excited to be joining the R3 Conference with Team Derrick Ministries. Our movie is a personal story of hope and inspiration, and we can't wait to share it with you.
Let's look at the trailer.
No man knows how or when his test will come.
Evacuating? You have to get your family out. I'm gonna get out of the car!
My story would not be complete without two other families who each faced their own struggles.
Say hi to Randy Hartley.
It's nice to meet you, William.
Pleasure to meet you as well, Mr. Hartley.
Daddy has to work.
Again?
War is breaking out, and you're hiding behind your woman and your little hut.
You know I have no choice but to jump.
For a fact that isn't ours.
Your husband belongs to us.
Everything okay up there? I'm just doing my best to provide for them.
The best thing you can provide is you, Randy.
Why did you want to be with me, which you are not with us?
It was the only way he could protect us.
Get out of here.
Stop! Get out the car.
This might be your best way out of here.
I could never leave my family.
Father!
Andrea, open the door right now!
These words cannot contain the love that I have for you.
Till I see you again.
It is time to face the truth.
I won't let him take your life.
Next!
I work non-stop just to provide all this.
We are losing her!
Be still.
Take me home!
What is your problem?
Why is my family falling apart?
He must know what happened.
Everyone is broken in some way, Andrea. Who knows how God will use your pain?
This was not your fault. It is not who you are.
This came for you.
I think it's time for me to make good on that promise I made to you.
Holding on to the past will only destroy what lays before us. Now tell us the truth about what happened.
Randy, I love you.
True friends are always there for each other.
You're very sneaky. We love surprises.
Your life is not where you've come from, but what you do with the days before you.
The message of our movie is made for the times that we're in right now. So if you're finding that you need some hope during these crazy days, or you're broken in some way, could use a bit of encouragement, I sure hope that you'll join us with Team Derrick Ministries.
We will join them the first Sunday of the month, December 6th at 1 p.m. on Facebook.
The R3 Conference will give you a chance to watch our movie online and then join us as we discuss the movie with Team Derrick.
Beautifully Broken, 3 families, 2 worlds, one incredible true story.
Wow. Thank you, Randy. Thank you, Darla. What an amazing opportunity it is in this season. We're not done. Men, we didn't leave you out. We're going to have something that is designed especially for you called Man Talk, where the brothers will get together and have a conversation. And I asked God, Lord, who do I get? So there's some men all over the United States that God chose 3 out of the group. One, Pastor Kerry Fink from the Quad City.
I believe that God is calling for man to come back to his rightful place. I believe that especially in Genesis chapter 3, especially verse 9, that God was calling out specifically to Adam because the sin had been committed by Eve in biting of the fruit, but the command was initially given to Adam.
Then Elder Joel Mills from Dallas.
So we see Adam and Eve in the garden during the cool of the day. Eve has just offered the forbidden fruit to her husband Adam, and he eats of it, and he knows good and evil. God asks the question, Adam, where art thou? When God asks this question, he already knows Adam's physical location or proximity. Just like right now, God is asking you, where are you?
And also, none other than Minister MacArthur Glaze.
Hey, my brothers, this is Minister MacArthur Glaze, and I know you noticed that I'm not in the pulpit, but I'm in the pulpit of my car. But regardless of that, the message still will go forth. And in going forth with Genesis 3 and 9, we all know the text. It's a very familiar text. And all I want to deal with in the text is, where art thou? God came crying out for Adam after Adam and Eve had disobeyed God. That's all it was. It was straight up disobedience. Because the tree that God told Adam not to eat from, the tree only represented a choice. That's pretty much what it boils down to. Because if God wouldn't have gave Adam a choice and Eve a choice, they pretty much would have been robots. And God wanted to give them a choice. He wants us to freely serve him.
These men have been chosen by God to carry the gospel to you. Talk your language as men as we go deeper into asking a question. Adam, where art thou?
Hey y'all, guess what? Girl Talk, the waiting room. I am so excited to be talking about the book of Ruth. Not only am I talking about the book of Ruth, God has afforded me a few ladies that are coming aboard. Come on, let me tell you about Elisa Banks. Y'all don't know about her? Okay, let me tell you about her. The Quad Cities Elisa Banks. She is the Woman in Action Revive Quad Cities Director. She's going to bring some information to you and to your team about waiting. Sometimes we don't want to wait.
Hello everybody. My name is Alicia Banks, aka Lisa Banks, to most of my family and my friends, and I am the director of Woman in Action Revive Quad Cities. Now I've got something that I want to share with you. We're going to be introducing Girl Talk. That's right, ladies. We're going to sit down and we're going to have a chat by way of the internet. This is going to be a virtual event. Now, what we're going to be discussing is the waiting room. Now, when I think of the waiting room, I think of the story of Ruth and Naomi. And when I think of this story, I think about the unconditional love that Ruth had for her mother-in-law, Naomi. Now, we all know that God says that we need to love, because that is a commandment that He has given us, that we love one another. And I believe that Ruth showed the love of Christ, the unconditional, unfeigning love that she had for her mother-in-law, Naomi. Now, I don't want you all to miss this incredible event. Please stay tuned. Keep your eyes and your ears open, because I don't want you to miss it. And until then, you all be blessed.
Also, First Lady Loretta Dixon, who is a First Lady, not only a First Lady in her own right, but she's a minister. She's also coming to you to tell you about the waiting room. Ladies, we have to wait on God and see what God has for us in our life. He has great things for us. He has great things in store for us. Can't forget Laura Hunter Bounce Back Chronicles.
And every young woman, if you meet a mother of Zion and she is giving you love and sweet counsel, please listen. She's going to help you make it through. And then you're going to help the next generation make it through. Be blessed.
My. Sometimes you have these situations in life and you think, what am I going to do with this? How did this happen? But guess what? Elder Glenda Jones Johnson, CEO Ascension's Business Capital, she's coming to tell you all about how to get your life back together after a series of disappointments.
Sit still, my daughter. In other words, get in the waiting room, my daughter, until you know how the matter will fall, because that man will not rest until he has finished this thing. What has God said to you, and what promises has He made to you that He has confirmed with you? We've got to get in the waiting room, because our kinsman redeemer, our Jehovah Jireh, will not sit still until He has completed and finished that thing which concerns you.
And also Elder Carter, two-time cancer survivor. She's coming. We're still talking about the waiting room. Sometimes you got to wait.
I just want to say this, that God causes all things to work together for good for them who love the Lord and them who are called according to His purpose. God bless you.
And lastly, we also have Elder C.C. Ward.
Sometimes we go through these waiting room experiences and it can take our breath away. But God will use all of it to push us into our destiny. You see, for Ruth, He used a famine or relocation to Moab and to Bethlehem, as well as her gleaning in the fields, where He set her up for the big plan.
If you're thinking about what am I going to dress in this season, how am I going to dress, today's fashion is coming your way. Now, Hope Elizabeth, she said to me, I'm just simply a person who has been through some great highs and some low lows, but she wants to tell you of how God brought her out.
My dear, what is it that I can do that you can have rest? And for me, especially as a single woman, that's exactly what I hear God saying. I hear him asking, what can I do for you, my daughter, so that you can have rest?
Meet me at Waiting in the Waiting Room with Woman in Action Revive.
Whoa, was that amazing or what?
Oh my goodness, we are so excited. We are so excited, and we're so glad that you all are a part of this move of God.
Yes.
Pastor D, who's next?
Oh, we didn't leave anybody out. If you're a business owner, if you're in business,
yes,
thinking about going into business, the Lord has impressed on us during this season to reach over to Chicago. We have grabbed a gift, and also in Florida. Dr. Dave Robinson, Transforming Your City in Chicago, the founder, the coach, the man. And the time of season that we need is a word from God in the marketplace.
Yes, yes.
We have somebody for you. Dr. Dave Robinson has been an experienced warrior in this ministry, in the business place.
Yes.
We cannot have a business without Christ being in the center of
Absolutely.
it. So we got some information that we want you to look at, and Dr. Kerry Fink
come on now,
is going to also talk to you about transforming your city. It's not just transforming your mind, it's also transforming
your
city.
city.
Watch this.
God bless you all. Enjoy.
I'm Kerry Fink.
I'm Tammy Fink.
And greetings from Melbourne Beach, Florida, where we are so excited about joining Team Derrick for the R3 conference and transforming your city together with Dr. Dave Robinson. We're going to be talking about possessing the gates of influence. You don't want to miss this coming up. It's going to be great for taking back the territory that the enemy tried to steal in Jesus' name. So looking forward to Team Derrick and R3 conference. It's going to be a great time.
Yes, it is.
See you there.
Hi, I'm Kerry Fink, and so honored to be part of Team Derrick Ministries and everything that's going on with the R3 conference. Yep, that was us having fun at the beach here in Melbourne Beach, Florida. And yet we're also so serious about having fun and sharing the good news of transforming your city. What's transforming your city, you ask? Well, it's all about marketplace ministry. And what is marketplace ministry? It's about taking the gospel outside the four walls of the church and making sure that we have an impact as Christ followers in our community. You know, Dr. Dave Robinson, who is the founder and the inspiration behind Transforming Your City, he's a coach, he's a leader, he's a minister, he's a husband, he's a grandfather, and he travels the world something like 260 plus days a year, helping churches, organizations get in touch with marketplace ministry and understanding the role that Christ commissioned us to do, which is to take the gospel into the whole world. And that means more than just showing up in the locker room, i.e. the church service on Sunday. It actually means getting out, and sometimes, as we know, you could be the only church that somebody sees Monday through Friday. They come in after a tough weekend and say, listen, I know you're the praying type. Let me tell you what's going on in my life. The question is, are we prepared as marketplace ministers to rise up to that challenge? So Dr. Dave Robinson talks about, he's the author of a book called Possessing the Gates of Influence, and the importance of Christ followers who take the time to step up and talk about marketplace ministry. Let's take a look at this quick clip from Dr. Dave Robinson.
And I'm going to spend the rest of my life with this message. I don't care what text I pick. It's this message that's coming through that text. I spent 40 years, they called me pastor. I never pastored anyone. I just made sure they were. Shepherding wasn't my gift. And I spent the same 40 years in the marketplace. Often thought God was confused. Lord, can't you make up your mind where you want me to be? Do you want me in the church world, or do you want me in the marketplace? And he never would answer me till 18 years ago. He said, now do you understand why you spent 40 years in both worlds, because you're going to spend the rest of your life sharing this message and trying to bring together the groups, the two groups of ministers referred to in the book of Ephesians. Those who are called to be priests in the marketplace, and those who are called to be priests to train those who go to the marketplace every day.
Possessing the gates of influence, that's really what it's all about. And so, we have this conversation all the time about people who are Christ followers, but maybe have left the church. In fact, Dr. Dave Robinson has a term. He calls them dones. It doesn't mean that they're done with Christ. They've just not been able to find that church home where things are really clicking or makes the most sense, but yet they still have a passion for following the Lord Jesus Christ and understanding the redemption and everything that's connected to what we're talking about in R3 Ministries. You already know Team Derrick is ministry outside the box, and that's why we're so pleased to present the concepts of transforming your city as one of the elements in the R3 conference. Make sure to stay tuned. You're going to be hearing a lot more about this. God bless you.
Hello.
Wow.
Oh my goodness, Lady Derrick, here we go.
Here we go.
I think this is going to be amazing. Did you all just see that? Did you just see all of this that God is doing? That's why we were so pumped, Lady Derrick.
Mm-hmm.
We are so excited. So what do they do next, Lady Derrick?
So we're now entering into what God has been telling us to do for quite some time. It's called the R3 Conference.
Yes.
And guess what? It's going to start right October 4th.
October 4th.
Go ahead, Pastor D.
At 1 p.m., Lady
At 1
Derrick.
p.m. Central Standard Time. So you might want to mark your calendars, because what's going to end up happening, you really don't have to, those of you that has been following the conversations and chats, we're allowing one Sunday a month to give an insight to these different particular ministries. And this particular ministry that we're getting ready to showcase on October 4th will be the Bible Club out of Florida.
Interactive. You saw that.
Yes.
You saw that.
Yes,
how interactive.
yes.
Bring your children, put them in front of their phones.
Yes.
Bring them and put them in front of the iPad. And you as well, however you're viewing. We at 1 p.m. right here. Please check this out. We're coming together, Lady Derrick, to bless the whole entire family.
Yes.
And we start with the children.
Have you noticed how Loretta Dozier, she interacts with your kids? She's not just saying, this is what you need to do, or this is what you need to do. She's actually dancing with them, and she's got her t-shirt on with them. So if you think that your children, I know your children are going to love it, but if you feel like your children are going to love it, go ahead and bring them around October 4th at 1 o'clock Central Standard Time. It's going to be on Facebook, and we're doing this for the family.
This is the R3 Conference.
R3 Conference,
Here
y'all.
We're coming right where you're at. It doesn't stop there, Lady Derrick.
No, it doesn't. November 1st, we're going to have Pastor Bryan to come. And he's coming with some music, y'all. He's coming with some young adults.
Vision 2020.
Vision 2020. Say that again. Vision 2020
is coming to you, Lady Derrick. Get your teenagers, your young adults.
Absolutely,
your millennials. All is going to be fire.
Yes.
This is the time when you need to turn your headsets up, open up your ears, because there's some great artists that are going to be coming your way.
Absolutely.
Along with the Word of God.
And he's an amazing
he's a
speaker.
Great man
and
of
he's
God.
young, Pastor D.
Yes, he is.
He's young, and he can actually talk to them on their level. Yeah.
Right to you.
Yeah.
That's
and
November 1st, Lady Derrick, at 1 p.m.
At 1 p.m. Central Standard Time.
They don't want to miss that.
They don't want to miss it.
Don't miss it.
But you know what? Around Christmas time, you really want to kind of sit back and
Bring
drink your
family.
hot chocolate and get in front of the fireplace and just kind of, watch a little television.
Yes.
We got something for y'all.
We didn't leave the family out.
My friends, their names are Dave, Darla, and Randy Hartley. They are the executive producers of Beautifully Broken, the movie. So if you haven't seen it yet, or if you have seen it before, you might want to kind of bring your friends around, and we're going to look at this movie together.
Yes.
Again, that's going to be on December 6th at 1 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Again, it's a movie, y'all. It's a
Family
Sunday
time.
It's a Sunday afternoon
Get
movie.
your popcorn ready right there at your house. Make sure you get your popcorn ready and get ready for some family time.
Yes.
We didn't leave anything out with this conference.
Not at all.
We want to make sure that the whole family is taken care of.
Absolutely. Darla and Randy Hartley, the executive producers of Beautifully Broken, the movie.
And also, this movie is also about their life.
Them. Exactly.
So, what a blessing it is.
You don't want to tell too much of it.
Oh, no, I'm not going to tell too much. But one thing I do want to tell you, each month, on the first month, I want you to keep looking. We're going to give you some more information. We're going to give you the first 3.
Yes.
We're coming with the rest of them that you saw, that you just saw. The rest of them are coming right behind that.
Yes,
and first of all, Lady Derrick, I think it's only right to thank those that have been helping us.
Our team, Pastor
to set
D.
this conference in action.
Yes, our team.
Dr. Kerry Fink and Tammy Fink.
Yes.
They have been very instrumental.
Studious.
Making sure our marketing is done, along with the entire R3 conference team, Elisa Banks.
Yes, who is the Woman in Action Revive director of the Quad Cities. Yes.
And Randy and Darla Hartley.
They've been there from the beginning.
And Pastor Dave.
KD3. Absolutely. Thank you so much. And I don't want to leave out.
Oh, I know.
See, he thought I was going to leave out Loretta. I'm not going to leave out Loretta Dozier, who, because the children they're our future, and they're very important, Pastor Derrick.
Yes.
And we don't want to ever let them feel like they're left out. This is going to be a family affair, y'all.
Yes.
It's the R3 conference. Team Derrick is bringing to you.
Hey, please make sure you note this. And we're grateful and so happy to have you a part of this conference. May God bless you.
Yes.
And as we always say,
may heaven smile on you is our prayer.